Welcome back. Collectors and history explore the fascinating story of the 1967 United Kingdom 3 pence coin, a beautiful piece from the final years before Britain switched to decimal currency. It might seem like an ordinary coin, but this 12-sided brass treasure marks the end of an era in British coinage. The year 1967 was an important one for the British economy. The country was preparing for decimalisation, which would officially begin in 1971. That meant coins like the 3 pence were nearing the end of their long journey in British pockets. This was one of the last years the 3 pence was minted for circulation, making it a nostalgic keepsake for many. Before decimalisation, the British pound was divided into 240 pence, and the 3 pence coin, affectionately called the threepenny bit, was one of the most popular coins in daily use. It might not sound like much now, but back in the 1960s, 3 pence could buy a newspaper, a small snack, or a cup of tea. The obverse side of the 1967 3 pence coin features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Mary Gillick. It shows a youthful queen wearing a laurel wreath, symbolizing victory and grace. Around her portrait reads the Latin inscription, Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina FD, which means Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse side, designed by George Kruger Gray, you'll see the image of a portcullis with chains, a classic symbol associated with the British Parliament and government. Above the portcullis is the value 3 pence, and below it, the date 1967. The design is simple yet powerful, representing tradition and authority. This coin is made from brass, an alloy composed of 79% copper, 20% zinc, and 1% nickel. That's why it has a rich golden tone when new. Over time, however, circulated coins like this one lose their shine and develop a darker, aged patina that many collectors love for its vintage look. Unlike round coins, the 1967 3 pence has a unique 12-sided, dodecagonal shape. This design wasn't just stylish, it made the coin easy to recognize by touch, even in low light or when reaching into a pocket or purse. It's one of the most distinctive coins ever produced by the Royal Mint. The coin weighs 6.8 grams and measures 21.1 millimeters across. It's a solid coin, thicker and heavier than many of today's coins of similar size. Its sturdy brass composition has helped many survive decades of circulation, making it one of the more common but beloved coins among collectors today. The 1967 issue was struck by the Royal Mint in London, and interestingly, it was the last year the brass 3 pence was produced for general circulation. After that, the Royal Mint shifted focus to decimal coins in preparation for the big change in 1971. Because of this, 1967 coins are plentiful but historically significant. In circulated condition, these coins show visible signs of use. The Queen's portrait may be worn, the portcullis design might be smooth, and the edges less sharp. However, this wear adds character. It reminds us that this coin truly lived a life of service, passing through countless hands in markets, shops, and buses across Britain. Imagine Britain in 1967, people using these coins daily to pay for newspapers, milk, or bus fares. The 3 pence coin was part of daily life, familiar, convenient, and trusted. For many people, seeing these coins today brings back memories of a simpler, pre-decimal world. In circulated coins, you'll notice the golden brass tone has likely faded to a dull brown or olive color. The 12 sides might feel smooth, and the inscription could be slightly hard to read. Still, collectors often prefer coins that show their age, because every scratch and mark tells a story. In today's market, a 1967 3 pence in circulated condition typically sells for around 50 pence to £2 sterling. However, coins in uncirculated or proof condition can fetch higher prices, often between £5 to £15, especially when preserved with full luster. It's not about the money, it's about the heritage these coins represent. The 1967 issue is special because it was the final regular year mintage before Britain fully committed to decimal coinage. After 1967, only a few commemorative pieces were made. This makes it a symbolic end to the old British monetary system that had lasted for centuries. While most 1967 coins were well struck, some rare mint errors exist, such as off-center strikes or slightly misaligned edges. These errors are uncommon but can increase the coin's value among collectors who specialize in unique or misprinted pieces. The 1967 3 pence coin is more than a piece of brass. It's a symbol of Britain's transition from the old to the new. It represents stability, tradition, and change all at once. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of living history from the final chapter of pre-decimal Britain. If you own a 1967 3 pence, don't polish it. Cleaning can damage the surface and reduce its collector value. Instead, keep it in a coin flip, protective sleeve, or display case to prevent further oxidation. Let its natural patina tell its own story. So, there you have it, the 1967 United Kingdom 3 pence coin, a beautiful reminder of Britain's rich numismatic past. If you enjoyed this journey into coin history, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below what coins you'd like to see next. Who knows, your next coin could be a hidden gem from history.